This is Heroes Week in Johnson County, Kansas. It's honoring the men and women who have been on the front line of the COVID-19 pandemic for a year. KMBC 9's Martin Augustine live this morning in Olathe. Martin, certainly well earned and deserved. Now, how's the county doing this?
Yeah, Johnson County will be joining a number of other counties and cities in lighting up key structures, key buildings in blue. That'll be happening here at the Johnson County Administration Building during sundown and in the overnight hours. This is one of the ways in which the county is going to be recognizing the critical efforts of healthcare workers, first responders, and educators, and many others for their work protecting us all during the pandemic. The county's social media platforms will honor those people all week and want you to spread the word too with the hashtag #ThankYouJoco. This all comes 12 months after the pandemic first gripped our region. March 8th of last year was the day Johnson County opened up its Emergency Operations Center to coordinate pandemic response. This Saturday marks 1 year since Johnson County declared a state of emergency because of COVID-19. Reporting live in Olathe, Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
All right, we certainly appreciate all of them. Thanks, Martin. Well, meanwhile, Operation Safe is going to host more vaccination clinics at Cerner's main campus this week. Missourians who got their first dose of the Moderna vaccine can get their second shot today and tomorrow. Appointments are required. Operation Safe plans to host more clinics in the coming weeks as the state supplies more doses. And starting this week, you can get the vaccine at more pharmacies in Missouri. Newly approved places include large chains like Price Chopper and local business like Spilato's Pharmacy. Well, by the way, 5 are in Kansas City and 1 in Independence, Lee Summit, and Grandview. Now, do remember, though, the CDC has a new search tool for COVID-19 vaccines. You can go to vaccinefinder.org. You just put in your zip code and then you search radius, and then it'll identify pharmacies and health centers with supplies. Well, meanwhile, 2 local nonprofits are making sure the homeless can get vaccinated. Hope Faith and Heart to Heart International held a joint COVID-19 vaccine clinic on Friday. Hundreds took advantage of the vaccinations, including those on the front lines working with the homeless community, as well as those experiencing homelessness.
Their immune systems are a lot lower because they're sleeping outside under the elements. It brings so much joy to see that we can help the helpers. You know, that has been our charge through the whole pandemic.
Well, the groups are hoping to continue their efforts for vaccination clinics and hope to have 3 clinics a week this month. And as we are a full year into this pandemic, many doctors are starting to see concerning trends with health issues that are not COVID-19. KMBC 9's Matt Evans live at the Partners in Primary Care Doctor's Office in Independence with what they've been seeing. Hi, Matt. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Rob. Of course, COVID-19 has impacted every part of our daily lives for this past year, and that includes how we get and receive medical care. The doctors here at this doctor's office say that they have begun seeing people that have not been keeping up with some preventative care measures that they should be keeping up with. This Partners in Primary Care practice across Kansas City focuses on care for those that are 65 and older, and even some of them with chronic health conditions. Well, they have been avoiding in-person medical appointments in the midst of this pandemic.
I think as we look at the patients we take care of, one of the things I think have to be aware about is that people sometimes have not kept up as much as they should have with some of their preventive care. And so we know that people may not have gone to get screenings for cancers like colon cancer or mammograms for breast cancer screening.
According to the Healthcare Cost Institute, some of those screenings dropped drastically, some as nearly as 90% in the weeks following the beginning of the pandemic. A lot of those screenings numbers nationwide, they have recovered somewhat, but they are still relatively low compared to previous year's numbers. Now, doctors here, they are hopeful that as more people get vaccinated, that more and more people will get those screenings, will seek that preventative care for some of these conditions, because putting it off can be very dangerous to our health. Live in Independence this morning, Matt Evans, KMBC 9 News.
Definitely. Thanks so much, Matt. Well, in Missouri, by the way, if you still need to get tested for COVID-19, the Jackson County Health Department's got you covered. Today, crews are going to have drive-through clinics at the Don Cahan Motors off Northwest Blue Parkway and Lee Summit for free. You can register before you head out. The link, you'll find it on the health department's website. And the county is also going to hold similar events in different cities each day. And a COVID relief bill cleared a big hurdle over the weekend. It passed the Senate along party lines, but there is still a long road ahead for another round of stimulus checks. Jared Hill is in Washington with a closer look.
In this legislative ping pong game, the relief bill now bounces back to the House for a vote on the Senate's changes tomorrow. In order to get buy-in from moderate Democrats, the Senate's version includes a number of tweaks to the original House plan, including no minimum wage hike and tighter eligibility requirements for the $1,400 direct payments. Progressives in the House have criticized those changes as bad policy, but the package is still expected to pass. Now, conversation is shifting to voting rights. Yesterday, the president signed an executive order for the federal government to improve access to information on voting, while he pushes the Senate to pass the House's H.R. 1.
This is a landmark piece of legislation that is urgently needed to protect the right to vote and the integrity of our elections.
Now, with that 60-vote requirement to pass, and Republicans already calling this a federal power grab, it's going to be tough to get voting rights through within the Senate. Yet again, bringing up discussion about possibly changing the filibuster to get things like this through. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill.
And President Biden says he will sign the relief bill quickly after it passes the House. Well, much of Kansas will likely see higher electric bills. During February's freeze, Evergy's Central Kansas unit had to spend an additional $100 million to buy power. At the same time, Evergy in Kansas City made $60 million by producing surplus power. The Kansas Corporation Commission is going to investigate why that happened.